Conspiracy theories. Hello internet, how's life? So today we're gonna be talking about conspiracy theories, because they're just theories. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Please do not come for me. The first conspiracy theory that I believe in is the Mandela effect. So if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's basically a large group of people, like a very large group of people, like not just like 10 to 20 people, like hundreds or thousands of people who have a clear memory of something that never happened. So if you understand me, good, because if you don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, basically it's like a memory that everybody has in their head, but it's not true in our reality. So like many people believe that we've been like going through different parallel universes. So are we? So these are the few effects that like I believe in. So the first one, peanut butter. But not just any peanut butter. Peanut butter. This peanut butter right here. If I do this right, I'll be right here. So this is the peanut butter Jif. But I remember, and many people remember it being Jiffy. Jiffy! So it's now spelled Jif with one F, but I remember it being with two Fs. But I also remember it being with a Y, which is what many people remember it as. And I remember when I first heard of this Mandela effect, like, I want to say like a week before I found out about it, I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I went to my kitchen and like I got out the peanut butter and I read it and it was the Jiffy. It was Jiffy! So then I made myself the peanut butter and jelly. I ate it and all that. And then a week later, I'm watching a conspiracy theory video, but on Mandela effects. And that one came up. And then I was like, what? That's not true. So I go back to my kitchen. I check the cabinet. And guess what? The peanut butter was Jif. Not Jiffy or Jeff. Jif with two F's. It was Jif with one F. And it's like, what? And also in like an episode of American Dad, if you don't know that show, you should go watch it right now. It's one of the best shows ever. It's really funny. And one of the episodes, Steve and Stan go off on an adventure to find like the true creator of peanut butter. And when they were looking for clues, the peanut butter Jiffy popped up and it was spelled Jiffy, not Jif with two F's, not Jif with one F. It was Jiffy with two F's and a Y. Yeah. The next Mandela effect that got me going insane is the Monopoly Man. He had that circle thing. What is it called? A monocle? Monopoly Man had one too. But guess what? He never did. He never had one. He never had one. And he looks so weird without it. It's like me without glasses. Like that's how weird it was. Oh! Okay, so the next one, which drives me more insane, is the fruit of the loom. I think it's like the underwear, men's boxers, I think, and socks. I don't know. But I remember it having like that basket in the back of it, of the fruits, like the fruits in front and then the basket in the back. But guess what? It's never had it. Like, what? Like, I've known that picture my whole entire childhood. Like, I remember when I was younger, I would watch commercials of like the fruits that would like run around and then they would like go inside their basket. But it's never had that basket cocoon or whatever that thing's called. Okay. Another Mandela effect is Oreos. But not just any Oreos. Double stuff Oreos. And guess how they spelled that? They don't spell it double S-T-U-F-F. They spell it double S-T-U-F. Like, what? Like, what? That literally makes no sense at all. So, this next one is a quote. And I fully am going insane because of this quote. Like, it's a quote that, like, literally everyone knows. Like, how could you just, like, mix up two totally different words and guess what they are? It's never been mirror, mirror on the wall. It's always been magic mirror on the wall. Magic mirror? What is that? I mean, like, you don't need to know it's a magic mirror. We already know it's a magic mirror because you're talking to it. You're talking to it. We already know that it's magic. It's supposed to be mirror, mirror. Everyone says mirror, mirror. And I know 2 different songs that have mirror, mirror, that say it, mirror, mirror on the wall. And one of them is from the movie Descendants. When they sing Rotten to the Core, they say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? Like, Disney itself says mirror, mirror. Like, if they were gonna copy what the evil queen says, they would have said magic mirror. But what if they don't even know that it changed? Like, what? That's what got me, like, so confused. Like, if it's always been magic mirror on the wall, how come that song from Descendants, which is also from Disney, says mirror, mirror? Because it's always been mirror, mirror. But people have, like, some people say, oh, it's always been magic mirror. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it had never been a magic mirror. It had always been mirror, mirror. So the next theory I believe in, this is gonna sound insane, I know, but, like, I partially am starting to, like, believe in it. Like, I'm coming close to, like, the full believing. But it's the flat earth theory. Please do not laugh at me. One of the reasons why is because someone had told me about it, like, told me, like, a little bit of evidence towards it, and, like, it ties into, like, other theories, like other conspiracy theories. A little bit of information is that, so the earth is flat and there's, like, an ice wall surrounding it. which is Antarctica. It clicked in my head. It like it switched. And I was like, whoa. So like those two tie in, the fact that the government and like all the like powerful people don't want like us traveling to Antarctica. It's not because they like want to try to protect us from like the cold weather and all that. It's because they want to hide the fact that we're actually like surrounded by an ice wall because we're on a flat earth. I don't know if you understand that or not, but like, I'm sorry if you don't. So like, if you haven't heard that theory that Antarctica is like has like pyramids, Google Earth like covered it after people found out about it. If you know that theory, it like you kind of like after finding out about like the Antarctica theory, I always thought to myself, wait, but what would they hide in Antarctica? Like, what's so important that they need to hide? Like the penguins? Do they need to hide the penguins? The polar bears? But after finding out about like the flat Earth theory and how like we're surrounded by ice, and it kind of made sense to me of why they would need to block off Antarctica. When you look into the flat Earth theory, it mostly talks about things from like the Bible, but not like from the Bible like what people read today, like the real first ever one. Like the first ever one. And I'm not religious at all. Like, no. Because I know that the reason I don't like believe in like the religions that are today is because like they're so different from what they used to be like in the beginning. I do believe in like a lot of things. I'm a very big believer in like the supernatural and like angels and demons. I got scared when I said that. If you read like the Bible today, it's like I've never read it actually because like I know that all that stuff is probably like just nonsense. Like I want to read the real one, but like the real one I probably can't even read. You probably have it hidden somewhere like far away. It basically, the flat earth connects to like the Bible and how like say that the earth is like flat and there's like a dome over it. If you ever saw the Simpsons movie, you know what I'm talking about, like the dome. Like that's basically Earth. Like all stuck in there together. So my last one, it's something I'm also scared to talk about, but I really do believe in it. And I don't want to say, of course it's true, or like, no, it's not true at all. But, just remember, this is all just theories, conspiracy theories. It's just for fun. Funsies. Like, please do not come for me. Please. This is just all for entertainment. Because I need to keep reminding you that this is just for fun. See? Smile, laughing. Conspiracy theory that I believe in is that the government has killed people to cover up very important information. And by important information, I mean aliens, UFOs. But like mostly aliens. Very important people can get together. Like celebrities like Marilyn Monroe and JFK. Like she's a celebrity. He was the president. And they ended up, people say that they had an affair, but I don't know. Many people think that. So I'm going to be talking about them too, because them two are the ones that I believe were killed by the government. Entertainment purposes only. Please. This is just for fun. Just for fun. So if you don't know who Marilyn Monroe is, how do you not know who she is? She died on August 4th, 1962. And she died from an overdose. At least that's what people want you to think. It's nighttime. It's 3 a.m. And Marilyn is in her room. And the door is locked. And her light is on. Which is weird. Says her housekeeper. Because her housekeeper was there. And I guess the lights had been on all night. And like, supposedly Marilyn never does that. Never did that. So the housekeeper goes up to her door and like knocks and says, "Hey, are you okay? Are you in there? Are you alright?" You know, asking her questions, but like no answer. So she decides to open the door, but it's locked, so she can't open it. So guess who she calls? Calls Marilyn's psychiatrist. I think that's how you. If I don't say it right, I'm sorry. Psychiatrist. Did I say it right? I'm gonna put up the word right here. Psychiatrist. If that's not psychiatrist, then I'm sorry. She calls the psychiatrist, which is weird to me. Like, well, wouldn't the first person you call be the police? The psychiatrist comes, breaks through the window, and sees her. And guess who he calls? Physician. Her physician. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm bad with words. And then they call the police. Like, wouldn't you, if you see a dead body there, like, wouldn't you just call the police? Like, why would you call her doctor? Like, her doctor. Like, call the police. Call the police. When they did find her, they saw many, like, pill bottles. And then in the autopsy, they found no trace of pills in her stomach, even though that's what people say she died from. That she killed herself by swallowing many pills. But no pills were found in her stomach. And this is why people believe this theory that like she was killed by the government, or even that she was killed by John F. Kennedy himself. Like, not himself, but like he sent somebody to kill her. And the theories are that, first one is that the government killed her because since she was having an affair, or probably wasn't, I don't know, but she was like seen with the Kennedys, that they believed that John told her many secrets of like the government. The government was afraid that she was gonna like say them out in the public, so they got rid of her before she was able to do that. And the other theory that John sent people to kill her is because supposedly the theory says that he was afraid that she was going to talk about their affair. So with her affair with him and his brother, so they got rid of her. And now talking about John F. Kennedy. So we all know he was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963. And his killer is supposedly, or they know, or they think they know, is Lee Harvey Oswald. And many actually think that he didn't act alone, that there were other people involved. And I don't know. The theory is that the government killed him because he wanted to release important information to the public, which basically means aliens. But probably other things. He probably wanted to release so much evidence because he actually believed in aliens. like the president of the United States believed in aliens. So those are like the theories I believe in. But just remember, this is for entertainment only. Fun, 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 fun. So I guess that's it. Those were the conspiracy theories. Entertainment purposes only. So yeah. Bye.